Republican presidential candidate Mitt Romney has broadened his attack on President Barack Obama's auto industry restructuring, implying that General Motors used the aid to hire more workers in China than in the U.S. Barack Obama says he saved the auto industry. But for who? Ohio or China? Says the narrator in the radio spot running in Ohio. Under President Obama, Graham cut 15,000 American jobs, but they are planning to double the number of cars built in China, which means 15,000 more jobs for China. And now comes word that Chrysler plans to start making Jeeps in, thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. You guessed it, China. Graham quickly defended its performance. We've clearly entered some parallel universe during these last few days, Graham spokesman Greg Martin said. No amount of campaign politics at its cynical worst will diminish our record of creating jobs in the U.S. and repatriating profits back to this country. Separately, Chrysler CEO Sergio Marchionne used an email to employees today to refute the implication in a Romney TV ad that Chrysler may move all Jeep production from the U.S. to China. Jeep production will not be, thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Moved from the United States to China, Marchionne stated in the email. The numbers tell the story, followed by specific investments Chrysler has made at its plants in Detroit, Toledo and Belvidere, Ill. Those include more than $1.7 billion to produce the successor of the Jeep Liberty and hire about 1,100 workers on a second shift by 2013. Marchionne also said Chrysler has created 2,000 jobs at its Jefferson North assembly plant since June 2009, where it makes the Jeep Grand Cherokee. The automaker has added 2,600 jobs in Belvidere, Ill, where it assembles the Jeep Patriot. Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. And Compass, along with the Dodge Dart. GM's total U.S. employment did fall by about 14,000 from the end of 2008 until the end of 2011, according to the company's filings with the Securities and Exchange Commission. But the majority of those occurred in early 2009 in the crisis-driven months leading up to its bankruptcy restructuring. Similarly to Chrysler, Graham has added jobs at factories that have launched new products. Both companies are very profitable in the U.S. and those profits are offsetting losses. Graham, or in the case of Chrysler, Fiat, is suffering. Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. In Europe, Chrysler reported a $381 million third-quarter profit. Graham will report its results Wednesday. Related, Romney repeats false claim of Jeep outsourcing to China. Chrysler refutes story. Vertical line. Tom Walsh, Romney keeps returning to auto industry, a vulnerable spot. Vertical line. Romney camp silent on his Jeep to China gaffe. Vertical line. Obama's campaign fires back at Romney auto industry AD in Ohio. On Monday, Obama's campaign released an AD attacking Romney for his November 2008 editorial headline "Let Detroit Go Bankrupt." The AD said, when the auto industry faced collapse, Mitt Romney turned his "thank you for trying" verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Back, and pointed out that Chrysler is adding jobs in Ohio. Several fact-checking sources, including PolitiFact and the Washington Post's Glenn Kessler, have labeled Romney's TV spot inaccurate. Marchionne confirmed in his email previous statements that Chrysler plans to eventually restart vehicle production in China because the market would not otherwise be accessible without making vehicles there. Chinese regulations make it very difficult to import foreign vehicles. This ultimately will help bolster the Jeep brand, and solidify the resilience of U.S. jobs, Marchionne said. Jeep is one of our truly global. Thank you for trying verbose. This recording will go away once the product has been purchased. Brands with uniquely American roots. This will never change.